Cam Black orange thread tool aprons. I don't think these are online. If you want to be sure to get one, just send me an email. More roll-up dump pouches there. Orange, safety orange, half pouches, stand-up pouches. Put ammo in them, nuts, bolts, screws, tools, whatever. You want it to significantly look different than all your other stuff. We got orange right there. More roll-up dump pouches down there. Multi-cam black Red Bull koozies, cards. These look like 5-mag pistols. Those are radio pouches right there, multi-cam radio pouches. More covert rigs. These bags, this is a dark brown. Blue handles, dark blue handles. These are all the free bags. We're doing for the first 200 guests this weekend. We're doing free grocery bags, swag bags. These will be grocery bags with a lot of other stuff inside them. Got to be the first 200 though. Grocery bags with orange thread. I think these are lined. Yeah, these are Halloween bags maybe. Typhon red Cali bags. Dual frag pouches. We see guys put handcuffs in these. We see them put skull inside them, all kinds of stuff, or hand grenades. A lot of belts. There's more of the swag bags. Less than an hour and a half out. Fortress, you're coming in tonight? Is that what you're saying? Tonight you're coming in? Or you'll be here tomorrow. More belts. More belts there. DA mag pouches over there. 308 NSW rig right there. Tool pods. More grocery bags. These are free bags here for Self-Reliance Festival. Gift bags. Tay Jones, Shane Z, what's up? Chuck Peoples showed the stand-up bag and a bit more. Can you attach it to a tool belt? Could you attach it to a tool belt? Yeah, with a little carabiner, I think you could. Yeah, it's got a loop there. JT, what's up? Byron Roberts, Great Wolf, what's up? Rifleman First. YouTube don't like my comment. What'd you say? I don't see it, man. New member, what's up? Amy, what's up? Vince Vega, how are you? Monty, what's going on? Joe Metals, what's up? Any 12 gauge micro or copper rigs in the works? I don't know. I'm gonna go with no right now. I don't think so. I haven't seen any. I don't think anything's changed up here. I don't think we've even been. BB, what's up? See you in the morning. Right on, Fortress. Right on. Does the stand-up have a geometry? Have a geometry in the bottom? I just don't want screws going through the grommet. There's no grommet in the bottom. So the answer to the video you sent me earlier is there is some truth to it, but that dude really doesn't know what's up. We can get specific this weekend. No worries. No worries. And kill. Go. Okay, and go now. Kill. I refresh the page for 12 gauge micros and a cop once a day. Joseph Frazier, what's up? Chase, what's up? Jason Snyder. You know, it's fucking 9 years old. Nothing happened on the 24th. Oh, I'm sure a ton of shit happened on the 24th. Just like shit happens every other day. How about the world's biggest food distribution or fresh food distribution in the world burnt down? How about that? That was before that though, right? And it's in Italy, so it doesn't really affect you or I. I honestly think it's older. Right on. Don, what's up? Was the knife you had in the last video with Amanda on Microtech? Are we talking about this one? Probably. This is what I carry most days. Microtech DOC, Death on Contact. What kind of gear will be available at SRF? Who knows? Who knows? Same shit as every day, but something different. I mean, we sell stuff out every day. Like, we're not building anything right now specifically for SRF. My entire labor force allocation right now is in grocery bags. And I don't get compensated for that. We're gifting these bags. Like, SRF does not pay special operations equipment for these bags. They couldn't afford to. These bags, I get $55 for these bags. We're giving away 200 of them. So we're not running anything to have for Self-Reliance Festival to sell. Like, I don't make money at this thing. I actually lose a lot of money when we do Self-Reliance Festival. John Willis and Special Operations Equipment has not ever gained $1 off of this. In fact, it cost me thousands of dollars to do this out of my pocket. Like, we've covered every outhouse that's been paid for up until now. I've paid for. Like, there's a lot of shit that I pay for out of this. All of my employees that you've seen here, I paid them for every minute they were here when they were working. Free gyros? No, I don't think there'll be any gyros. Like, right now, we have all this. But people start getting in town tomorrow, and then people get in town Wednesday, and people will be in town Thursday. So, I mean, the shelves will look way more empty. Like, we'll sell out of a lot of stuff. Donuts and cupcakes. Chuck, do not bring donuts or cupcakes. I'm not eating them. Yeah, don't bring donuts or cupcakes. I haven't eaten hardly anything for junk. I'm eating 6 to 7 meals a day right now. Majority of it's protein. I'm eating very little trash. I haven't had any alcohol in over in over 3 weeks. Just joined a freesteading website. Perma Pastures is pushing right on. Very cool. What time do gates open in the morning? Fuck, I don't even know the answer to that. What time do the gates open? Or what time will you see me? Or, like, what's the actual, what time can you drive in here? Probably 7. Probably 7. Joints feel better when you cut the alcohol? Yeah, everything will. Brain fog, you'll react faster, your hormones will work better. You need to look at alcohol. And I'm not going to drink. I just haven't drank the last 3 weeks. So don't take it that way, right? But you need to look at alcohol as though every time you drink alcohol, you poison yourself a little bit. Gauge pull-out pouch still in production. So most things are in production. They're just not being produced right now. See these sewing machines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's how many 12. That's how many people sit here on the best of days when we don't have humans involved, right? I drank too much on Sunday, so I can't work on Monday. Or I want to go out of town, so I won't be here Friday, like human shit, right? On the best day, we have 12 people here running these sewing machines. So what do we make? Drinking 2 beers a week, one Friday night, one Saturday night. I'm thinking about stopping. Moderation. Depends what you're after. It depends what you're after. Like if you're trying to do the keto stuff, you can't drink. Like there's just no fucking way around it. There's no such thing as dirty keto. Dirty keto, let me translate dirty keto. Dirty keto is I'm eating all of this elevated protein and fat because my body's supposed to burn on fat. But when you add in carbs, now you store fat. You will actually get fatter. And you see a ton of people that have found something to grab onto, and they get all these attaboys on the internet. And when you see them, you don't see them for a few weeks or months, and then you see them and they're even way fatter, and they don't even realize they're fatter. There is no fucking cheat keto. Like you can't do the desserts and the snacky snack cakes, and you can't have alcohol. You just fucking can't. No matter, like you can tequila, right? 0 carbs. Tequila is 0 carbs. It still converts to sugar in your body. Finally got ankle med kit set up. Right on. So what do you think of it, DJ? Have you worn it? Would the new folding 762 hold 30-6? It will hold 30-6. We tried it. It will not hold 300 without revamping the package. Alcohol and weed free 7 months and 10 years. So would you say that did you do a program, or you just like I'm going to stop this because I know it's slowing me down? The fastest way for me to change me in the mirror is to drop alcohol. Dropping alcohol actually does more for me than dropping bullshit. Like Amy will tell you, I watched John eat 2 brownies and a cookie today after lunch. Dropping alcohol will change the appearance in the mirror. It'll harden me up. It fucking sheds fat off of me. My vascularity comes in. My definition comes in faster from not drinking alcohol than dropping junk food. Going to finish my bottle of wine. Are the clips on the back of the LBV made for the butt pack? They are. Yes, they are. I'm on a seafood diet. Seafood need it. Matt Christopher, like when I want to eat junk, I'll only eat junk after I eat a bunch of protein. I don't know if there's any science to that or not. I don't know. I broke down 3 rotisserie chickens and ate probably a quarter of her. I ate most of the dark meat out of it. Amanda likes the white meat, luckily. I like the darker meat. So this is the shirt for this week. I have 2-finger glass of whiskey stout beer. I definitely sleep better, Tyler. I definitely sleep better. Got to bring Austin a mason jar. I've been drinking 2 beers. Moderation. 12 gauge pouches. What color 12 gauge pouches do you want? The way you make things happen, or the way you get things to happen, because like we'll talk about these 12 gauge pouches right here. And I won't think anything more of it in 2 minutes from now. So the only way you'll get that to happen is just send an email and go, hey, I'd like however many. I would like 4 multicam black 12 gauge pouches. And you might email me and be like, hey, I'd like 4 OD 12 gauge pouches. And I'll be like, yeah, we're never going to do that. And we might eventually. But the reality is if I build, because 24 is the magic number that I would build on those. And I would do them in arid, I would do them in multicam black, I would do them in multicam. But if I had 24 of them in Typhon, they wouldn't fucking sell. If I had 24 of them in OD, they wouldn't sell. New chicken coop in order, 75 birds, floor almost done, then sold. Man, you're not putting hardwood down in that shed. That's not a fucking chicken coop, was it? the post you made today, that's not a chicken coop with that wood floor in there, is it? I don't think these shirts are online. I don't know. Did you guys get a text tonight? Midnight Munchies making me fat and nightly beer was not helpful. Wanted to feel what sober felt like. Right on. Got young kids. Awesome, man. You'll definitely have clarity, right? If I don't drink, I definitely process better when I wake up. And I also find that I take way less stimulants through the day when I don't drink at night. Now, if I wake up in the middle of the night and toss and turn and can't go back to sleep, if I eat junk, it's because carbs, right? I could eat a bowl of cereal and then go straight to sleep. I could also eat oatmeal, which is a lot cleaner. When I eat oatmeal, I literally take a fistful of oatmeal, put it in a bowl with water, a little bit of water over the top, 45 seconds, and I don't put anything on top of it. If I need something sweet, I might put a little cinnamon sugar on it with some creamer. Not creamer, but heavy cream. But if I eat carbs in the middle of the night, because you'll get an insulin spike, and it'll fucking knock me out. Shirts are online, got 2 other stuff with the text. Awesome, man. I didn't realize we had a text go out. That's a cheap floor, 99 cents a square foot. Down 23 pounds in 2 weeks. Good for you. Bowls of nightly cereal, yeah. Like a teaspoon of raw honey. Yeah, that would definitely do it. Yeah. Who has chicks hatching eggs for sale in Tennessee? Tori, I would guess everybody does right now. I guess it depends where in Tennessee you are. I was at Rural King in Clarksville yesterday. They had chicks there, a lot of baby chicks. I think Tractor Supply still does. There's some livestock, small farm and livestock animal groups on Facebook for West Tennessee and Middle Tennessee that are pretty active, very active actually, every day. And I see chicks in there for sale. We have a local group here called Hip Camden, Tennessee, and I see people selling baby chicks and fertile eggs in there all the time too. Throwing collagen into my coffee. You know, I do the collagen thing. I can't feel it. I don't like, my coat doesn't look shinier. My bark's not louder. I don't know. Like I hope that collagen does what it says it does, but how the fuck do you know it does? I mean, would we really know that pre-workout really worked if it didn't have beta-alanine in it? I mean, I could probably give you some placebo if it had beta-alanine, and you would think, yeah, this pre-workout's got me hyped up. What collagen do you use? Like BioTrust, or what do you use? I've got a few different ones, and I put them in with like a protein, not protein, but branched chain amino acids. I'll put them in with that. Tokyo-san, what's up? I have so far, but damn, the cravings are crazy. I believe it's a bit worse than also quit smoking, and that in one of the main things that you crave when you quit smoking. I'll bet it's all of it combined. The baby eats pork rinds for her collagen. Amy, yeah, do you like pork rinds? You could eat pork rinds. You could eat pork rinds. And you can melt cheese over them. Fucking, those are really good. And then you could put like meat on it. Costco brand, right on. Cut out beer for a week so far and definitely feel better through the whole day. You guys that drink beer, and you're a grown fucking man. I don't care what you do. I just want you to be aware, when you drink beer, you might as well eat a loaf of bread. That's what the equivalent is, right? One beer, loaf of bread. Oh, yeah, the cheese. Dip pork rinds in cream cheese and dust them with cinnamon. That might work. That might work. And rotisserie chickens, Amy, are definitely your friend. Missouri, checking in. We are still here. No EMPs yet. No, not here either. I actually woke up Saturday morning and I'm like, oh man, it's 50 degrees in here. The air conditioning is working perfectly. No EMP. And Amanda said the same thing when she got up. She's like, I woke up in the middle of the morning, early in the morning, and the first thing I thought is, oh good, we still have power. Yeah. Jump like you're startled because you know you're doing something you shouldn't be doing. You're about to do something you shouldn't. Hit the road. Rotisserie chicken is $6.50 cooked. Whole raw, they are like $7, like a cheat code for getting protein. Yeah, but I can just go buy them. I can just go buy them and have them ready to go, man. Amanda walks in the door with them. 5 minutes later, they're in a tub. If I gotta cook them motherfuckers, I'm never cooking a chicken. I got over 100 chickens in freezer right now. I won't ever cook those till the end of the world comes, and we're gonna cook them all at once. Do you have any 30-inch duffels? Kyle, check online. Inventory should be correct on there. If anything, we have them and they're not online. If it'll let you order a 30-inch duffel, we should have it though. Oh, you're saying it's cheaper cooked. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. 30-inch duffels. Those are 24s. Looks like 18s and 24s, bud. I don't see. That's a 30 right there. Typhon Toxic 30s. Lean meats, so fatty ones tear my stomach up. I have no gallbladder. Yeah, that's how Cody's mom is. Snagging some pre-cooked ones and freezing them. So we did, I took 7. I bought 7 of them, I think, and broke them down and ran a load in the freeze dryer. And it tastes just like rotisserie chicken, just super dry, but it will store, you know, forever-ish. Store for the rest of my life. But yeah, rotisserie chickens. Okay, that's the only color on the site. Yeah, for 30-inch, that's what we got. I do have some of those giant Super MAGA Ultra kit bags. Looks like there's only one up there now in multicam black. Pulling block in the ice plant a couple of times a week keeps me in shape, moving and manipulating 400 blocks a day. How big's a block of ice? We go to this cool antique shop in Franklin, Tennessee. There used to be a bunch of them there. Most of them have closed down. There's only a couple there now. But one of them is an old ice house, and it has all the troughs in the floor cut through for drainage. And then it's got all the red plating with all the holes in it where they would drain through. 400 pounds. Yeah, that's fucking heavy. A lot of money in ice. Fuck, dude. Could you imagine? And how long ago was it, right? 1930s? 1920s? Like, when did we come up with refrigeration? Because that's why we had to move live cows. We couldn't move meat because we didn't have refrigeration because all we had is ice. So we had ice houses. We would cut blocks of ice out of, lakes and shit, and then put them in buildings that would basically make a refrigerator that was so insulated it would stay cold and frozen throughout the year. Could you imagine? I mean, when we started doing all the antique stuff, we started seeing actual ice boxes, right? You would put ice inside them and they were super insulated. Could you imagine if you had to go back to actually fucking cutting ice or using, snow or something if you didn't have electricity or you didn't have refrigeration? Mesa College Library, what's up, Yogi? How are you? Ice cream sandwiches in the freeze dryer. Right on, Scott. My grandpa used to bury stuff in the ground. Yeah, we're going to do a root cellar here of some sort. Make more homemade yogurt, lactose-free milk. Right on, right on. Jose, what's up, buddy? Great-grandparents had a walk-in freezer that was used by many in the community that was up until the 50s. 2-inch crystal clear cube for high-end restaurants and bar sell for 70 to 80 cents a piece, all cut from 400-pound blocks. So do you provide blocks also like for the chainsaw carving guys? What's the secret to getting your ice crystal clear? What's the secret to that? Needs to be aerated while freezing. Flake ice machine. Yeah, you and Amanda both. We don't have a flake ice machine here because I don't have the room for an ice machine. For as little ice as we use to run that thing the entire year like that. And they make some smaller flake ice machines, I think. They make one that we could put right here, where this mop basin that we never use is. Starlink looks smooth. 67 online, 56 thumbs up. Come on, guys, hit that thumbs up there. The water constantly circulated with a pump, frozen from the bottom up and chilled with a chill plate. Right on. Andrea Snow, how are you? Fiji water ice. I'm with you. 357. There is no better water than Fiji water, like that you can walk into a gas station and buy. I mean, there might be some better water somewhere at fucking Trader Joe's or something, but that square bottle Fiji water is complete. You drink water and you're like, what's it taste like? It tastes like water. Fiji water tastes like nothing. Like it's fucking better. There's no fluoride in it. There's no bullshit in Fiji water. Rabbits tomorrow. Right on, right on. What are you getting? Used to drink way too much and then dropped it cold. 25 years, not a drop. Good for you, man. I'm sure you look different for it. I'm sure you function different. Soft on the lips. There are videos on YouTube of people running and working with our machines. Check out Klein Bell Equipment. Tamuk rabbits. Are those the Texas A&M rabbits? Is that what those are? The heat tolerant. Countertop ice machines, but I've not seen a flake pick machine. Right on, Andrea. Andrea, where are you located? Like, are you Texas? Are you Tennessee? Where are you at? What state? Fiji water feels soft on the lips. I got you. Best water from Alabama. They ship to Texas, but not Tennessee. Fiji is the best water you'll get in a bottle. I agree with that. No added calcium in Fiji. Amy, I don't know the answer to that, but I would be surprised to hear that there's added calcium in it. I'd watched a big, huge thing on fluoride, and when they tested all the different bottles of water. There was only 3 that didn't have any bullshit added to it and had no fluoride for sure. One of those was Fiji water, which is good because that's the one I like anyways. It's very moist, very moist. Amy, I'll bet if you Google that, you get an answer to that if that's important to you. I don't know for sure, but I'll bet you could find that. A few of you guys sent emails about these black spent mags last night. I emailed you guys back. I think those probably shipped to you today. Good night, Matt. Matt with the hardwood floors in his chicken coop. How does Fiji compare to Berkey? I think it tastes better. I think the Fiji, but then I don't know. That's a good question. I haven't done a head to head with that. We drink Berkey water here. I rarely drink just Berkey water though. It always has something in it. And then when I go to a gas station and buy water, I buy Fiji water. Amy, you can always doctor the water up and change the taste of it. Saw a video earlier when you mentioned that plastic garage floor pieces. Take it you're not a fan. How come? Hard to clean. Jason, race deck flooring. Amanda's getting a massage upstairs where I would go and show it to you right now. It's loud. It scuffs. If I slide anything on it, you know, like shit you would have in your garage, it fucking gouges it. You're never going to have it clean. If your garage, if you have like a sealed garage and your garage is not a real garage, like you don't use it for garage shit, you use it just as a parking lot and you detail, you know, your car every Saturday before you put it in the garage, the race deck flooring will do great for you. But I have dirty shit in and out of here and I have gravel all around. So when I just walk from outside to inside, I'm going to have a little bit of dust on my shoes from the gravel and the powder. And it even upstairs, man, I walk through the garage and I have floor mats at the bottom of the stairs and the top. And I wipe my shoes at the top of the stairs and the bottom of the stairs. I still have that footprints on that race deck flooring. Looks great. Looks awesome when they put it in because they just mopped that shit. They just fucking shined it. You don't ever see a picture of a race deck floor. Like I don't need another thing to maintain. It looks beautiful. It really does. You could take it to a car show, set it up, pull your car on it on the grass fucking lot, you know, and then park your car on the race deck. It'd be awesome all day. But you don't ever see race deck flooring picture on their website or on their Instagram page where that motherfucker's been in the garage for a year where the dude hasn't been taking care of the floor. Like I don't need another thing to have to, you know, care for. So glad no one said Dasani. That crap is just filtered City of Denver water. Most of the waters are, man. Silica in particular is found in notably concentrated levels. Aquafina is Pepsi. Fiji water contains hundreds of organic, inorganic chemical compounds, including minerals such as silica, calcium, and magnesium. Because it comes from aquifers, so yeah, I guess it's going to have all that shit because it's erosion off of rock and stuff out of the earth. Dasani tastes like rotten milk. Same with the horse stall matting. Looks great for a week, then dirt starts. Yeah, Aaron, I have that all through my gym. But that's, and I guess we could with the race deck too. We go through and vacuum it. You can't really see it right now. We go, how do I turn the light on this thing? I guess there's not any light on this iPad. Anyways, is that the light? Nope. Anyways, we have a floor cleaner. It's like a vacuum wet mop for the floor, hardwood floors, and we use that out there. But the race deck flooring is fucking way worse than the stall mats are. planning to start Dr. Berry's proper human food diet, at least next week or month. Eating all you can eat bacon sounds awful. So, St. Jameson, why are you fucking waiting? Why don't you just do it now? Go in the kitchen, and take all that bullshit you know you shouldn't eat, and fucking put it in the trash, and just do it now. Whenever I say I'm gonna start something in a week or a month, I'm not gonna fucking start it in a week or a month. Jason Bourne customer, I ordered a 56-inch inner belt lined with 5 seconds ago. Refund time. Man, we had 3 or 4 of those today. We had 3 or 4 of those guys today. St. Jacobson started tonight. Good. Good. If there's brownies here, I'm going to eat some brownies. I know if I put them in the dumpster, that's a guarantee I'm not going to eat some brownies. And when they're here, I will think about them, and then I have to have an argument in my head whether I'm going to eat them or not. When they're in the dumpster, that conversation, it just goes away. It's amazing. USDA website, but I didn't see your garden registered. Is there actually a registry on there? Is that real? I think it's being overplayed. I think that most of the prepper guys are way blowing that out of proportion. Brownies call my name until me and you both, buddy. Me and you both. Donuts, brownies. I've got a freezer full of ice cream. I haven't had any ice cream in months. It hasn't been calling me. Water doesn't taste good unless fish are crapping in it. I like those little Mio things. I'm sure they're somehow bad for you, but the coconut pineapple Mio, I like those. I like bear claws. Not dried up bear claws though. They gotta be like really moist and very full of filling. Not like them bullshit gas station ones. They had it up last night, but only one guy in Nashville is registered. Holy shit. Somebody should go burn his house down. I'll bet he's an FBI agent. I'll bet there's not a real motherfucker in Nashville that registered a fucking garden. Adam Sandler, about to pop up any second. New shirt ordered. I like the new shirt. Registered garden is complete bullshit. It's really for community gardens. And what's their angle on it, right? How are they convincing these idiots to register their fucking gardens? How's it any of their fucking business? There's going to be some more bullshit of we got to turn off the gardens because a bird crapped on some fucking spinach and somebody says they got fucking salmonella. My brother-in-law's sister makes what I called a diabetes bar. She calls it butter cakes. I know what butter cake is. Yep. Most farms have a tax exempt number tied to the physical location. Yep. If they don't want to pay that fucking tax, they sure do, don't they? Registering your firearms. Food forest idea, I guess. Will they try to get people to register their pools as rainwater collectors? What's next? I'll bet they will try that. There is really a big push because, the underground aquifers, water is a commodity now. Water is traded on the stock market. Are you aware of that? You might want to look into that. Just look up water wars on YouTube. So for them to hold all the water, they need you to not have the water. It's one more way of controlling you, right? Have you seen all the videos all around social media this year, how gardens are just failing left and right? People are not growing. Like, nothing's fucking growing. Nobody's having bumper crops of anything. Gardens where you have grown a garden years, right? Stuff you've used, the same tried and true. It didn't work this year. There's a lot of crazy shit going on this year with gardens. How do they control you? How do you control men? You control them through food. You control them by their stomachs. If you don't do this, you can't have this, right? Well, fuck you guys. We'll just grow our own. Well, not if they turn off your water, right? So it's just one more chip away from your freedom. Whole bunch registered in San Diego. The government wants to collect data on home gardens. I say no way. I'm curious, San Diego, huh? I'm curious to see what Epic Gardener says about that. What Kevin has to say about that. He's got a pretty, it's a touchy-feely, you know, it's a gay dude, San Diego, California. His channel's good. I like his stuff. Just know he's kind of touchy-feely. And he's got a YouTube channel called Epic Gardener, and he's got another one called Epic Homestead. Love your talon claw. I don't know what a talon claw is. What's that mean? My farm is unnumbered. Mine is too. I do not have a tax exempt. When kids don't eat, heads will roll. Maybe. Maybe not. We just watched the whole entire fucking United States, minus 5% of the population, let them mask their kids. You really think that's going to happen? No. People are lazy. Because the people who care enough about their kids won't go hungry. My kids won't go hungry. My kids won't wear a mask. It's the big cities. That's a different animal. Potato crop subpar. Corn way behind. Our garden didn't do much either, but was because it's so damn hot. Yeah. Kids don't eat, heads will roll. Farms unnumbered. Garden didn't do shit. Whole bunch registered California. Offshore garden club, I like it. Guess they don't let ducks migrate to South America. If you could take advantage of, you do it too. Property taxes are ridiculous. Buddy just got back from Canada on a duck hunt. Authorities wouldn't let him bring the meat back because of avian flu. Bama. Is that United States, or is that Canadian border wouldn't let him? Avian flu. What a crock of horse shit. How are goose breasts going to affect wild bird population or any bird population? Super stoked, get multicam black, red fanny pack. I don't know anything about it. You're not the guy that completely fucked up your address, are you? I got a dude that ordered a custom multicam black, red thread, red zipper fanny pack, and then sent it to a wrong address. Apple Pay changed his address or whatever. And then it gets shipped, and he's like, it looks like you sent this to the wrong address. I'm like, here's the address in your system. This is the address it went to. And then he proceeds to email me telling me how we both made mistakes and we both fucked up. And finally today, I'm like, here's where you shit the bed. This is a you problem. You are involved in your problem. I am not involved in your problem. My system, every order, how many guys on here? First of all, there's 71 of you. Give me a thumbs up. How many of you guys have ever placed an order with me? Have you ever had an order with SOE? Hit that thumbs up real quick. When you ordered, did my system send you a confirmation email? Just reply yes, confirmation, or yes, whatever. Any thumbs up, any yeses there? That confirmation email shows you what address that's going to. So this is a case of not doing your due diligence. I have 5,000 open orders. Sometimes it's as high as 10,000. There's several people on this video right here who have worked here in this shop that can verify what I'm saying. I have 5,000 orders on any fucking given day to track. You have one order to track and you fucked that up. I don't know if that's this guy or not. But so he's like, I bought this for my 4-year-old kid. It's $100. He's waiting for it. That's awesome. That's awesome. You've already cost me $100 in sending me emails that I've read. And really, when this happens, I always think it's a dude trying to pull a fast one. Like, we shipped it. My system, what you guys don't realize is the system's automated. We don't change an address. We don't put an address in. We don't we don't switch two numbers or characters. The system, when we hit ship, it prints a label out of the system that uses the data that you input in the system. And then when you're checking out, it shows you your order, right? How many of you guys have ordered? It's absolutely baffling. And then to be like, to send me 6-7 emails wanting me to replace your order or give you a discount on your order. I have 12 human beings here that make this shit every fucking day. And every fucking bit of it sells out. I have more orders than I have people that can. The owner of the company of 35 years sits down every fucking night and sews this product that my employees also make. These are all orders that I'm sitting here building. I sewed tonight for 2 hours tonight. After every employee left. I don't have a time where I just fucking can go, hey, will you build this guy's $100 pouch that we're going to make about $20 on? Will you sit here and build this instead of building some shit that, another customer ordered? So I think my system's pretty fucking clear. It's not like my dumbass sat down and came up with an order system. We use an order system that millions of fucking people use. All you have to do is put your shit in correctly. Probably have well over 100 orders. Have gotten a confirmation and shipping email every single time. It's a simple process, man. So typically, I get it, man. Fucking a dude can make a mistake. But typically, when you have a guy like this and I put his name in, we have multiple things like this. It's not ever just one thing. Every interaction you have had with a customer like that has a problem has always had a fucking problem on every order. Tattooed Trucker. I always thought your name was Tattooed Fucker. Did you change it? Was it Tattooed Fucker or has it always been Trucker? Have I been reading that wrong all this time? Work was going to toss a bunch of good pallets in the dumpster, not cheap but close. They all came home. Yeah, Jason, man, I would totally grab pallets. I have about 100 pallets out here stacked up. I buy pallets for about $4 a piece when we buy them, and I can put 65, I think, is what we get in the small trailer. Yeah, it wasn't me. Recently moved, checked the address 3 times. Right, I'm glad. It's a dude in New York, and he's like, you shipped it to New York, or whatever. I shipped it. First of all, I didn't ship it fucking anywhere. My shipping lady, my shipping person, hit ship, and it shipped to the fucking address the guy ordered. Why don't you drive over there and get your fucking package? Somebody has it at the fucking address you sent it to. And then the other option is the kid's mom got it and doesn't like the label on it. Or she just doesn't like him. Northern Cali, right on. Always been a trucker, right on. Holy hell. Just looked at my order history to see how many successful orders I've had. Literally 0 issues. Kind of made me sick to see how much money I've spent. Wasn't me. Probably have well over 100. Bill and address, same as shipping. You mean you don't pull addresses randomly? For 10 years, your system was built to try to prevent those kinds of issues. Yep. All the way from UK. How are things in the UK? Like if we if we watch CNN here, we would be led to believe that you guys have you're about to have no electricity, you're not going to have any heat this winter. Is that how shit is in the UK right now, or is it just fucking media bullshit? Far better addiction than drugs. Daniel Rutter, thank you for the super chat. I know you can afford to give me that $10 because your wife bought all the Walmart milk and then freeze dried it. You guys don't gotta buy milk for a year. Far better addiction than drugs. Work was going to toss a bunch of we read all of them. Check this out. Anybody know what this is? That's the brand new 12-volt fuel stuff. Where are we going to install a wood stove? I think we're going to put a wood stove 2 places. Where I want it and where it needs to be are 2 highly different things. I think we're probably going to put one in the garage. I think we're going to put a furnace, an outside box wood burning furnace, probably on this wall. And we'll push hot air blown through the wall as well as upstairs. And then I want a wood burning cook oven. Like Layman's has some badass ones. You're anywhere from 4,500 to 6,500, and most of them take 6 months to a year to get. You can get like white porcelain, you can get black iron, and it would fit right here where all of this mess is. So it would actually sit right next to this stove, and we could duct it right through the wall. Milwaukee's king. I have a lot of Milwaukee stuff. I've got a lot of DeWalt stuff. Love the smell of burning wood. Man, they are really trying to ban it. They are trying to ban it in Tennessee. They're trying to shut down all kinds of stove manufacturers. They have passed so many regulations on wood stove companies. Tons and tons of wood stove companies have gone out of business. And they are really trying to push it in Tennessee. And here's how this works, right? They go to the governor and they're like, hey, ban burning wood in Tennessee. And they're like, yeah, I don't think we're going to do that. And they're like, well, we have all this federal grant money, and if you want this money for your roads or you want this money for these other things, we need you to ban wood burning stoves. And there's a lot of push on it. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about that. Why? They'll do it under the guise of EPA. Biden came out and said, I pledge $12 billion to overseas countries for the green environment, right? They always do it under the guise of environment. What do I really believe it's about? It's about controlling you. It is about taking away your ability to live on your own terms without government. See, government's goal, a politician's goal is always to remain a politician. And a politician's goal, politics and government, has to continue to grow. Otherwise, it goes away if people don't need them. So they need you to need them. Why are we bringing all these people in from overseas? Why are we letting people pour across the border? Why are we busing them into all these cities? Because those are votes. But even more importantly than votes, it's about registered to vote. Because that changes how many fucking representatives they get for each of those areas, right? So you might have a totally Republican city, and they will fucking just wash it over with Democratic voters. And most of those, because they're not making, to be registered to vote now, you don't have to even be a U.S. citizen. You don't have to have a job. You don't have to anything. You don't have to have anything. So it's about diluting those areas. And that's the same thing with wood, right? How do we control you? We put smart meters in, and when you fucking do some shit we don't like, we throttle your area back, right? How do you vote? Oh, those areas, those have to fucking, they got to be cold this winter, right? And it sounds crazy if you haven't heard this before, but if you look at what they do, that's actually what they're doing. You're having those things happen. Look at California did all this green energy shit and all these fucking electric cars, and then they're like, hey, you can't charge your cars. Ordered some pants from Katanica. Jason, you'll like them, man. I'm wearing Katanica shorts right now. Why we left Colorado, Denver votes for the whole state. Yep. I've seen 20% Katanica shorts. Yep, they're great, man. When you order, just put in notes, hey, John at SOE sent me. We are friends with those guys. I don't get any discounts from them. I don't have an affiliate code. Like, they've always got good promotions made in the United States. You can get on their Instagram and actually see human beings selling product in the United States. Lynn is the CEO over there. Fucking, those are all good people. My county even tried to succeed to Wyoming. I feel like if enough of you uprose in Colorado, like, you could take over Colorado. Does your food prep person love to use cast iron? I'm always conflicted with seeing the group interaction versus what you're showing just walking around. St. Jacobson, I don't know what you're asking. Ask a more question. You just asked about cast iron, but then you said you're conflicted by what you see with me walking around. So let's look and see what you saw. Did you see this cast iron up here? Or did you see what my lazy ass uses right here? There's a lot of cast iron here. I do not use cast iron. I'm fucking lazy. Thought I saw both. We have a ton of cast iron. We do. I buy cast iron that I've never even cooked in. I buy it when I see it. I thought I was going to walk over here and show you a bunch of cast iron. I don't know where it went. I don't know where my cast iron is. Here's some. But there's a lot more than that, though. That's that little cleaner we use back there on the gym mats. Hitting the rack. Looking forward to SRF. GB. See you soon. Do you talk to Trucks Arms? Think they're intended? No, they don't like us. Like, they really don't like. They don't like me. No, there's some disconnect there. Don't know what it is. James said he had never met them either. Don't know. I saw them. I saw the kid posted a video on Instagram the other day, and there was 200 comments on it, and every one of them was dudes talking shit. Love that line from Schwarzenegger concerning politicians. We shoot them first. Yeah. Yep, near Franklin, I think. Tori, I'm not sure what we're talking about there. I do smoked sticky buns in my cast. Fucking, that sounds awesome. I only use cast iron when I'm camping or hunting. Teflon coated is just too convenient. And I actually like, I like their videos, man. I think their videos on comms, I think the videos his brothers do are awesome. I think it's entertaining. And that's what James said. He's an entertainer. He's like an entertainer who dabbles in training. There's not any real formal training there. He said the dude's a marketing fucking genius. But I like their content. Like if it pops up on my YouTube feed, I watch their content sometimes. Teflon kills. Teflon kills. It might. I'm 50. I'm kind of to the point right now where I don't care. Mark Trammell, what's up? Whatever the current nonstick surface commonly used nowadays. How about aluminum? I know there's a bunch of people using aluminum, I guess. Or maybe it's just stainless steel. Stainless steel cookware, maybe that's what it is. I've had all kinds of stuff. I've had tons of Kefalon. I've had that was weird. Just blinked and went offline. All right, guys. I'm off of here for tonight. Text message went out. New shirt is up on the website. Don't Tread on Me. It's a new version of that shirt. You can check it out. We still have some of the unfuckwithable shirts. We have a lot of them, actually. It looks like you guys did not like this design. Didn't really. Old US made stainless. FBI found your Starlink account, maybe. It says not your fucking account. That's what it says. Not your fucking network. All right, guys. Anything you order tonight should ship to you tomorrow morning. We've got a couple more batches of covert rigs here. So those should push out. If you've got one of those on order, you'll probably see it go. I've still got some NSWs. Got some micros. And I'm out of here.